Welcome back, friends and fellow wizards. My name is Hunter, and we are playing Master of Magic Through the Myrror update, our Death and Chaos Goblins. We need to quickly consolidate the area around us and then start building towards having some strong units in order to clear all of these valuable Mirren dungeons that we're surrounded by. Our military is really nothing to write home about. Use that old people expression. We also would be wise to try to take this as soon as we can, but I have no idea what's even in there. And of course, we have our regular development to do. Let's just begin. There's nothing to cast right now. They have 2 silver ore. Nice. We have finished the Builder's Hall here. We could make swordsmen here. We could also grab a settler, which would be a good idea. So we're just going to give them a break for a settler. And we would build 1 swordsman and then go back to development. Shrine, marketplace. Good. That seems good, right? Yep, that's good. That's interesting. I wonder if that's an island or if it attaches. It probably attaches. It probably attaches. We'll go over and look. Oh, it attaches in that, like, it attaches but doesn't attach sort of way. Where? I always like this. I like the fact that they have this particular pair of tiles that join 2 pieces of land together but still allow it to look like this is separate. I think that's cool. Create some neat stuff just visually. So, yeah, Rat Patch is building settlers. Got lots of room to build them in. Had nothing to do except explore and build out. I probably should have cleared that island. Just a long way before. I've actually seen. Nope. I don't know, I'm losing my mind. It's all fine. I don't need my mind. I'm perfectly fine without it. I am wrong, but I'm coming close to the point where I've seen every place that I can reach. Wow, this might attach to another continent because the world generation is so strange in this game. A hero to replace my dead one. Now, she's okay. She's okay. She's not great though, and I don't really like melee heroes. Especially not early on, they don't do that good, and she has no buffing skill, is the thing. So we're gonna actually reject her. What is this? Draconians. A town that we can take if we put an army together. We'll probably put an army together for that purpose right away. So who is going to join the army? No, we don't have units. I'm not gonna rush to this, I don't think. I thought about it, but I think staying on target here and building up a bit first is a better idea. How's Dragon Peak doing? You guys accept our rule yet? You don't. Fine, it'll happen soon enough. We got some more Draconian shamans coming out to make you guys happier. Our town maintenance is pretty expensive at this point. We got these new settlers, so we gotta figure out where they're gonna live. We probably have a lot of choices around us, to be honest. I don't know if they're great, but 15 or 16 is like my bottom floor unless something has an enormous amount of production. There's a 20 and a 6. Here's an 1121, a 1231. There's a 6. This 1625 is probably the best. It's gonna get 1, 2. I mean, I want to build. We have to get rid of that. The thing is totally in our way. It's preventing us from being able to optimally take this, I think, because someplace in here is probably a better town for taking this adamantine. We got down here. There's a mithril ore. The 21-6, 21-19 is a good city. 26-13, 27-19. I don't know. These are perfectly good cities, and I don't need to push optimization when positioning might be better. Yeah, we're gonna build here. Wait, no. Oh. Happened again. I'm gonna keep doing that over and over again forever. I think we're gonna build an army out of these boar riders. If they're gonna make the core of it, and then we're gonna probably put some draconian shamans in it. Yeah. So we'll put 2 draconian shamans in it. We'll build probably 4 boar riders. I think that sounds good. Let's just look at our towns and see who would be best to take some production from. Yes, the capital's got to do it. We're gonna have to start building our our towns up better, because it's forcing units and not building out our infrastructure that's causing us to run out of food this early. One more turn, building right on this gold. Put an outpost right there. That outpost is now in danger, deeply in danger. Let's maybe grab our undead that aren't on town duty. In fact, these guys don't need to be on town duty anymore either. I think we might want to try to get rid of this. Put together something of a unit for actually going out and getting some work done. I know I said I was going to wait till I could build a better one, but this is bothering me. I'm going to send you up. Yeah, I think that's good. We probably should be... I just created a double river crossing for them. We'll meet here. Guys, we'll meet here. Everything's going to be fine. I don't know why I created a double river crossing for them. I should have went over the top, I think. This might be the end. We might actually just have this all to ourselves. And if we do, that's good. But we don't want to grow complacent just because we have a pretty good control area. We definitely don't want to grow complacent. I don't remember what was in here. Okay, another granary. That will help with our food problem. You're gonna keep building those. It's interesting, some undead down here, and they are definitely heading up to make a mess of our poor defenseless town. It's actually really good that we saw them. That's probably going to let me defend this town with this unit. It's pretty lucky though. You know, it's pretty lucky. You guys are finally calmed down. We're gonna build you a forester's guild and a marketplace and a temple. Okay, and then after that, we're gonna build 2 draconian shamans for our upcoming unit. This should help. Builder's hall, smithy, and then probably a sawmill. I'm gonna buy their builder's hall just to give them a development boost here. Yeah, there might be crystals down here. That's something we were looking for that we didn't find any of. Crystals are great. They're basically free power points. Much easier to take control of than nodes. These guys, we're just gonna aggressively kill these. The capital's queue is finished, so we're gonna build ourselves, I guess, a farmer's market is good. And a sawmill. That should lead us to our forester's guild. We can also build shamans here. But I think we're gonna build draconian shamans, like I said before. Not a lot of reason for that, just that we want different kinds of towns building different kinds of things, and we're gonna have very little in the way of unit diversity in our goblin plus draconian plus 1 playthrough, so... Okay, the only problem I have with this battle is we have no ranged at all. It's not the greatest, you know, not having any ranged at all. Ascent. Oh, let's just all in it. Have some mana. Anything worthwhile I can use my mana on? Guess the undead are immune to that. Fine. Fine. I'm just trying to, like, he's gonna try to circle around after weaker units because that's the prerogative of all enemies. Not to say that the fire elemental is particularly strong. The mayor of the town is actually not really strong at all. And just like all undead, can't heal. Sure, that's actually good because that unit can heal, so taking the damage on the boar riders. I love how many units there are in this little squad. I think it's quite interesting. Did I imagine that? Yeah, it has 6. 6 is a lot for a cavalry unit, you know? So yeah, we definitely connect to this area to the south. No cutoff. No isolation. Isolation is actually pretty rare in the way that maps are built in this game. Kind of makes me a little sad, honestly. I'm guessing this is going to hook around to the place that we already went across the coast towards. Still, there's a lot of open area here that nobody controls. Alright, let's see what's in Dry Mud, and if it's worth it for us to attack them. I think we need to get mana. That's the loss of a turn. Well, it'll heal this guy a little bit. I think we are going to send these guys out and wait for them. I think we're going to do that. I don't think we're going to attack right away. I'm highly worried that we just can't take what's in that town. It says we have a good chance, but I don't really believe it. Moving these guys up. We're starting to become a little bit better when it comes to how much magic we have, so it might be a good idea to create another ghoul unit. He's gonna come. He's gonna be summoned down here, though. I don't have the. I don't know why I chased lycanthropy this early. It wasn't a good idea. I shouldn't have. We're gonna cast that ghoul anyway. Soon, your new cavalry support is gonna catch you. I really do love the fact these guys get. Nope, that was not right. You know, we could probably fight one unicorn with the whole unit. Interestingly enough, I think that's what we may do. There might be something cool in there. Like once everything's together, you guys can skip another turn. Killing this is the most important goal right now. I would like to queue a settler in the next town that comes up. Some of these ghouls, they're going to take forever to meet up. But we're going to send them just like out this way. Because eventually the two units will come together someplace around here to fight the Draconians. We need to keep our exploring down here in the south. Things are going pretty well, good, I would say. I like how things are going. Your turn, end of the turn. So who is this? This is Rat Patch again. I think we're going to build you another settler. And then looking at what we have here. Sawmill, Farmer's Market, Miners Guild, Temple. I think a hard development sequence is good for now. You are going to build... What do you have as defenders? You have 2 spearmen. Okay. It's not great. It's not great, but it's not too bad. You can build swordsmen now. I think we're going to build Sawmill, Marketplace, Builder's Hall, Swordsman. This, I think, will definitively be able to defeat their 5 spearmen. So let's command this personally. We also have enough mana that we can cast out a fire elemental to help. So I want to create a sort of a flank attack over this way. This, pull back the skeletons, pull back the... What are we going to do here? We're also going to cast fire elemental. Going to move the ghoul forward because if I can get an opportunistic zombification, that would be really useful. They're just gonna move forward like they always do. We're gonna use the first strike here. Move you in with the first strike here. Fire elemental is gonna continue that attack. We've killed one of their units. Okay. We want to here, attack, attack. Move you around. The ghouls are going to support there. If we get lucky, that'll be a... Send this guy in and attack with the skeletons. Attack with the ghoul. We lost the summon, but we lost nothing else. We raise this because it's not one of our town types. Only by the time we reach this position and our new ghouls come up, we will have healed our goblin boar riders, which I absolutely love. I gotta say, I love them. They're great. Just the fact there's 6 of them makes them just really nice. Extra models is an unsung bonus in this game that is super important when evaluating the actual strength of a unit. Oh, we were going to attack these. Yeah, we were going to attack those unicorns. Settler here. We now want to find a good location over here. We can see, just like I predicted, there's some nice green in this area. This 2021 that can pick up that mithril is probably the strongest spot. So we'll just take that. I don't know if I have any mana. This goes from not great to terrible if I don't have any mana. Alright, well... I can cast the fire elemental. He's gonna force me to commit. That's fine. That's fine. Him forcing me to commit just made it work better. Poor Owltown. Getting attacked down here. Are you even have you even... You're building them soon. The granary is 2 turns away. We're fine, I guess, for 2 turns. Yeah, we're fine for 2 turns. So, ow, 5 now. They're stronger than they were when we planned this attack, which is kind of expected. I mean, things get stronger over time, right? Shouldn't panic just because our enemies are developing and becoming stronger. I think, I was about to say the next time a town becomes available, we're gonna put a settler out, and a town become available before I could say the words. What do we want to build in here? What about settler? Animist Guild, Forester's Guild for food, and then we can build you some Boar Knights to replace the ones we sent out. That'll be good. You think they stand a pretty good chance against us, and I don't think you're wrong. Our casting strength isn't that good, so we can't really depend on spells. Because I think we'll win, I just don't think we'll do a good job of it. We really need to start building proper units with ranged and everything so that we can handle situations that are diverse like this. Gonna check what's in here. No. No. What's in there is death. We found death, everyone. We found death, and we're not ready for him. So we're gonna send him on his way. Not time for death yet. We're gonna have to build something up here just to occupy this territory. We need to start clearing out these buildings too because they're gonna keep sending out neutrals. All right, a little peninsula up here, like a nice sort of inland bay, like a really big inland sea more than a bay. We have these settlers. So our expansion wave continues to expansion wave. See, there's some not terrible stuff in the north here, like this coastal town. We don't even have a coastal town yet, so maybe this is a good idea. If we were to go south enough, we could find grassland. If we build a settler here, we can send it across the bay. If we build a draconian settler, which is an interesting use of draconian settlers specifically. Good spots up here too. I think grabbing this mithril by building on the like 2815 is the right plan. So that's great. Okay, we have an army, but it ain't good. Nope, it ain't good at all. And our civilization is definitely growing fast. The temple is almost built. Then they're going to build the 2 shamans. Don't even have room in this unit for 2 shamans anymore. I don't think it's wrong to think that we'll win this. I just don't like it. But, I mean, trying to preserve my units at the expense of something as valuable as another draconian town is probably not the best strat, to be honest. In fact, for that reason, I'm gonna circle these guys out. But I'm just gonna... Oof, that's not what I wanted to do at all with him. It's the wrong guy. We moved the wrong guy. I am just going to confront these guys. Yeah, it's gonna be a straight confrontation. And when I say a straight confrontation, I mean not a straight confrontation at all. We're going to... 1, 2, 3 is as far as they move, so we're going to build a line here. Need to click that twice. These guys are around. Didn't need to click him twice either. The turn. Move him in. Move him in. close in and put them into a target-rich environment, and wince as we accept the sheer amount of damage they're gonna do to us. We can't stop. Try to rescue him. I'd like for that unit to survive the battle. Okay. Okay. Sometimes it's a good idea to remember with your undead units that they can be refreshed, and sometimes refreshing them is the right move. Force him to attack the fire elemental if he wants an attack this turn. There we go. So the only thing we lost was expendable summons. Not bad. Those boar riders will regenerate. The mayor is still here. And wind is now ours, even though they're going to absolutely hate us. Oh, they don't hate us as much as they could hate us. Oh ho. Look at that draconian undead swordsman. Nice. 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 Let's look at this guy. His oh right. Oh, of course. These generated ones, they don't have upkeep. The reason the fire elemental has upkeep is because he normally has upkeep. Oh, that guy's great. Welcome to the party, undead draconian swordsman. You are now permanent guard of this town. May you never end your eternal existence. And hopefully it's not all torment. Hopefully sometimes it's a party. You know, there's no point of being undead if you don't get to party sometimes. Am I right? We all know I'm right. Okay, you get one spearman, then we build a sawmill, a builder's hall, and a smithy. And the order of these doesn't really matter. We will buy the spearman. Head down this way. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Our nice expansion wave here is having all of the things you would expect an expansion wave to have. New towns, more strength, units getting better. We also have wind over here, which is pretty nice. An unexpected but welcome boon. Gonna cast another ghoul, I think? Yeah, because ghouls and skeletons have the same upkeep. The nice little undead empire is just spreading out and looking all purple and nice. So purple. What glorious purple. Just like I said the last couple of times, the next time a town is available to build a settler, let's build something new to start a new queue, we will build a settler. You have reached your location, so we will build an outpost here. Boar Hill is a mithril town with lots of potential for growth. Very cool, very nice. There is actually a town here, a 1612 right there, and a 1512 right there. So there's a town down here too. All right, still got lots and lots of room to expand in, and we have met no enemies so far. So far, we're only really killing things in the environment. I was a little worried, I have to admit, in the last game. We got overwhelmed by neutrals pretty fast, but we've recovered to be in a very strong position. In fact, if we don't find another competitive mirror wizard soon, it's going to be a little bit difficult for the other people to overcome our sheer power. One of the, I'm going to call it advantage disadvantages, depending on what you desire when you're playing this game, of playing in mirror is that sometimes you don't have a competitor and it just lets you balloon. All right, our outpost has expanded into a town. It's double mithril outpost. Very nice. You can build one spearman, builder's hall, sawmill, smithy, that's right, almost like every single other time. Seem to be alone in mirror in spite of the fact they've added so many new mirror wizards that you'd think they'd show up sometimes, but it appears like they didn't at all. It appears like I am alone in mirror. Or if I'm not, my opponent is still deeply undeveloped down there. gonna take these two guys, because we always knew we were gonna do that. So we're gonna take these two guys. I'm gonna send them over here to Wind. We're gonna go to the Draconian town, and we're going to buy this guy. And then after him, we're gonna tell them to build a farmer's market, a miners guild, a Parthenon. Wait, no, that's not right. They're gonna build settler, an engineer, and a farmer's market. More trolls? I mean, when we get down there, we will destroy those trolls. That is for certain. So these undead are now settling into their towns. I don't know if those towns, well, I mean, they have to appreciate it, right? They know what they're in for, right? Our settlers know what it's like to live under Tzbit, the nature necromancer. They've got an idea. They kind of had to expect that the undead would come around and visit. They'd probably find the undead somewhat reassuring. I would, if it were me. Find the undead reassuring. Means that Tzbit cares about them enough to send their dead ancestors and relatives back to protect their town. So it's gonna be 5, 6, 7. What else are we gonna put in here? I guess that's gonna be good enough for now for us to at least knock on some of these doors, some of these dungeons, and see if there's anything we do about them. We could give them these ghouls instead of sending them up here. No. The plan for the ghouls was to send them there. We will, you know, I think we're gonna cast Dark Rituals. We're going to put it in the capital. It might be time for that now. You could probably lose 25% growth, I think. I think that's probably true. If we look, Dark Rituals means that double power received from religious buildings +1 power, but it reduces growth by 25%. It increases unrest by 10%. But we're fine. We're super fine. Our growth is still 82 people per turn. We're fine. Time to start checking out these dungeons. There might be things in some of these dungeons we can actually fight. That's 2 fire elementals. That makes me super unhappy. This place is not going to be able to defend itself against 2 fire elementals. I don't think there's anything I can build here that'll make that happen. All right. So what are we going to do? You take the fast guys and just zoom them and hope that maybe, I think 1, 2, I don't think it's going to help. We can put this town into rebellion just for a little bit to fix that. We can make a Parthenon. Furry Patch, guess what? Congratulations, you are the town that is building the settler. Awesome, good for you. There's a shrine for you, some stables, a granary, which we could definitely use, this library. You're going to be the most learned place in all of the kingdom because we haven't built any libraries anywhere yet. Okay, let's command this ourselves. I don't know if I have any mana. I haven't been casting spells for a few turns, but it doesn't mean we have mana. We do. Just enough to do the... Oh no, we don't. That's too bad. Ugh. You know, everything's going great until it's not. Right? You know what I mean? Did not want to lose that shaman, I'll tell you that. Those guys go home though, and we saved the town. Beam of blinding light from an unknown power presents you with a gift. It's a skull smasher. Okay. Cool. I like things that smash skulls. Okay. Let me see. We're gonna build you an armory and a library. Not housing. Housing isn't either of those things. Starting to run out of things we can build. After the Armorer's Guild, we're gonna be able to build these. We can get druids, actually. So we're gonna build 2 druids. We're gonna cross the ocean with these draconian settlers. I think there's crystals here. We'll check out down here if there's a good spot. I want those crystals. Any place that doesn't get me the crystals is not worthy of consideration. I guess it's this 15 then. Yeah, because we want those crystals. Here we go. Epic unicorn battle. I do not know. It says we're assured to win, but I do not trust this ever. We're gonna send the familiar. It's literally just a waste of our time if we do it ourselves. We lost some mana. We lost some mana. Yeah, we're good. Wait. How did they... That's interesting. So one of the outcomes of this was that we got enchanted for resistance? Is that real? Yeah, they're all enchanted now. That really is real. Okay. Oh my god, we have undead unicorns! That... I don't think that would have happened. I don't think that would have happened if I did it. So now we have an undead fire elemental and an undead unicorn. They're just part of the team now. Congratulations, welcome to the team. You are now gonna be named Corny, the undead eunuch. Wait, eunuch the undead corn? You're gonna be Corny. Yeah, you're not a eunuch though. You're fine. You don't have to worry. I don't have plans for that. That was just a pun. It wasn't a statement of intent, okay? You are now 100% Team Tzbit. There is nothing more definitively corrupted nature in all of Mirror or Arcanus than beautiful undead unicorns. I couldn't figure out how they magically got +2 resistance. That's how they magically got +2 resistance. I was just gonna bask in your glory for a little bit. Of course they're a fantastic unit. Oh, they're so death realmy. Their upkeep is so expensive. I can't. I realistically can't afford to keep them. 7.5. Holy. I mean, I guess we fight them to the death, right? We actually have, strictly speaking, the mana required to keep them, so we keep them. Just gonna say it right now, except for them memes, that unit is not worth 7.5 mana. It is not. I don't think that, no, but that's fine. We're keeping it for now. We'll just send it to its death. We'll just use it up. Get our mana back. Live in a better world afterwards. I need to find a place for this I need to find a place for this guy. There's like gold over here and... Well, you've done it. You've literally found the edge of the world. Congratulations, unnamed magic spirit. You have literally found the end of the world. I mean, you're a ghost, so you can just go into the ocean, so it's not the end of the world to you, but still, good job. There is nothing else, as far as we can tell, more west of this point on the entire map, probably. All right, now let's see how we can get rid of this unicorn. I'm gonna start opening up these tombs and see what's in them that we can actually fight. Keeps these guys out and about, you know? I don't know if I actually need to build this Pantheon, but I am going to, because I said that I would. Okay, we're gonna just take these guys and send them down here and check out what's in this place by Owltown. Sprites. Goddamn sprites. I hate sprites. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. We're gonna move up on them. Just try. Force some combats. That went pretty good, and I was a little worried it would go pretty bad. The fact they didn't shoot these guys effectively was luck. That was luck. Those guys should have died. One of them at least. Probably both of them. Hopefully we can burn these guys on something that'll make them worth having. If not, it's fine. It's very bad. It's very wasteful. Oh, we got our first druids. We should just look at them. Look at these guys. Got a war bear. Look at this. missile immunity because they're basically wizards. They're like cool earth wizards. We built but never sent out the draconian settlers whose purpose was to come down here, so we'll just head them over here right now so that we don't forget. I love their little wing horse carrying their little floaty cart. It's wonderful. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, consider giving it a like or checking something else out on the channel. I might have done something else you enjoy. We cover a lot of sort of strategy games like this, and also some like spacey themed stuff as well. If you've been here before and you found this is not the first time that you had a good time with me, please consider a sub. It helps the channel a ton. But, you know, I am perfectly happy to invite everyone, even those who don't sub, because, you know, it's a good time out here making videos for you guys. Anybody who watches just makes me happy and reminds me that the time spent on this is worth it. And I hope to see some of you, or all of you again, the next time we're here with Tzbit and her Dark Nature, Death and Chaos, Master of Magic playthrough.